I stared at the screen for a second, my thumb hovering above the reply button. I typed slowly, deliberately, each word like a knife I'd been sharpening for months. I'm not your husband anymore. Don't come back. I hit send. Then I put my phone face down on the counter and listened to the silence swallow the room. 5 minutes later, my phone started vibrating. Once, twice, then again. 50 missed calls in under 3 minutes. I didn't answer a single one. We'd been married 7 years. She used to call me her anchor, the calm to her storm. I believed her. I believed every word that came out of that honeyed mouth. She laughed at my terrible cooking, fell asleep on my shoulder during movies, sent me voice notes saying she missed me, even when she was just upstairs. I thought that was love. Turns out it was strategy. People say betrayal hits like a punch. They're wrong. It's quieter than that. It seeps in, like smoke under a locked door. I first smelled it 2 months ago. She started wearing perfume again. Not the one I bought her. The new one. The expensive one she said she couldn't stand because it was too strong. She started dressing up for errands. Her phone, once carelessly tossed on the couch, now traveled with her everywhere, even to the bathroom. The first time I asked her who Daniel was, she laughed it off, said he was just a client. But I could see the pause before she said it, the half-second delay that only liars have. That's when I stopped asking questions and started taking notes. I bought a second phone, a ghost one, paid in cash. Installed a signal mirroring app. Every message she sent or received, I read. Every photo, every late-night text, every "I miss you" that wasn't meant for me, I saw it all. I didn't confront her. I played my part. The quiet husband. The oblivious fool. Meanwhile, I was rerouting accounts, freezing joint cards, moving assets into a trust under my sister's name. By the time she told me she needed space, she was already standing on the edge of the cliff I built for her. Her affair partner wasn't just anyone. He was my company's regional manager, a man I'd mentored, promoted, trusted. They were sloppy, using company trips as excuses, expense accounts for their hotel rooms. She used my name to book flights. He used the corporate card. Evidence practically wrote itself. I compiled everything. Texts, call logs, receipts, photos, even a recording of them in my house while I was away on business. Then I sent a single anonymous email to HR and copied the board. By morning, he was fired for breach of ethics. By afternoon, she was unemployed too, the company's HR assistant who'd approved his false expense reports. 2 birds, 1 bullet. When she texted me that night, she didn't know yet. Didn't know her lover was already under investigation. Didn't know her accounts were frozen, her car repossessed, her lease terminated. She thought she still had control. That's what made it delicious. Her first call came 3 minutes after my message, then another, then a barrage of them. By the 10th, I knew she'd realized something was wrong. By the 50th, she probably knew it was over. I didn't block her. I let the calls come, just so she'd hear the ringing stop unanswered every single time. 2 days later, she showed up. Hair disheveled, mascara streaked, eyes red like she'd been clawing at guilt and losing. She tried to open the door with her key. It didn't fit anymore. I watched her from the kitchen window as she rattled the handle, confusion turning to panic. I stepped outside only when she started crying. "Why are you doing this?" she whispered. Her voice trembled like it used to when she said she loved me. I looked at her for a long time. Then I said quietly, "Because you thought I wouldn't." She reached out to touch me, but I stepped back. "Everything I built, everything I gave, you used it to destroy me," I said. So I returned the favor, efficiently. She fell to her knees, begging me to listen. I almost laughed, not because it was funny, but because of how predictable it all was. She had no idea that I'd already filed for divorce, already informed her family, already changed the locks and passwords and beneficiaries. By the time she walked away that night, everything she'd stood on, money, comfort, reputation, was gone. A week later, she tried to call again, from a new number this time. I didn't answer. Instead, I sat on the balcony with a glass of scotch, watching the city lights blur into gold streaks. For the first time in months, I felt still. People think revenge is loud, screaming, breaking, chaos. But real revenge? It's silence. It's the absence of your name on every document you thought you owned. It's waking up one morning and realizing the person you betrayed already erased you. She once told me I didn't know how to let go. Turns out, I do, just not gently. So when my phone buzzed again that night, with another number, another attempt, I smiled and turned it off.